Hi, Beth Redmond here. Welcome to Sound and Vision. We have a new episode for you, so we hope you'll stick around and enjoy the show.
You say you love me, say you love me, all of the time, all of the time. You say you need me, say you need me, you'll always be mine, and I'm feeling that all over. Oh, yes, I'm that all over, baby, I'm that all over. So glad you're mine. I'll make you happy. You'll never be blue, because this love now, will always be true, and I'm feeling that all over. Yes, I'm that all over, baby, I'm that all over. So glad you're mine. Other girls, they try to take me away, but you know, it's by your side I will stay. I'll stay. Our love will last now until the end of time. Because this love now is only yours and mine. And I'm feeling that all over. Oh, yes, I'm that all over, baby, I'm that all over. So glad you're mine. Other girls, they try to take me away, but you know, it's by your side I will stay. I'll stay. Our love will last now till the end of time. Because this love now, because this love is only yours and mine, and I'm feeling that all over. Yes, I'm that all over, baby, I'm that all over. So glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine. I'm so glad you're mine. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're out of time. Thank you so much and good night. I've enjoyed this show so much. I'd like to thank all the little people who are actually down there. I don't mean they're actually little people. They're very, very small. And I can barely see them, but I love them so much.
Thanks again for joining us, and you can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/svcambridge. That's facebook.com/svcambridge. And you can also watch us on Vimeo at vimeo.com/channels/svcambridge. Thanks again for joining us. Bye-bye.
I was born in a small village outside a major city, Celia. I was born before the Second World War. I remember the Second World War very well. All the things that Nazis did, and after the war, of course, the communists. I was one of 10 kids, and we scattered. The war scattered us all over the world, like Germany, Argentina, US, Canada. That's what the war did to people in Slovenia, scattered them. While my father was, in the First World War, he was a hero, big hero in Austrian army. And he always said he wanted to be Austrian. He didn't want to be Yugoslavian, which is what happened after Austria lost the First World War. My parents were in jail. The communists jailed them so they could confiscate the land. Our land was supposed to be nucleus for the co-op. We all wanted to visit foreign land. And one way to do it was to be in a sports team. And I made the Yugoslav national team in volleyball. We went to a tourney in Lisbon, Portugal. And that gave me the chance to stay outside. So I lived in Lisbon for 3 years. And of course, I learned Portuguese and played for Sporting Club de Portugal. I had a chance to go to US, why not? I knew people at the embassies, the American embassy. They instructed me, gave me the dope how to go. I caught a ship, independent, at Gibraltar. I took a train from Lisbon to Gibraltar. That was Christmas '56. I landed in New York January 3rd, '57, when I beheld the first time the Statue of Liberty, iconic symbol of freedom. Then I went to Chicago. I lived a few years in Chicago. I played volleyball. A coach, University of Kansas coach offered me a scholarship in volleyball at the University of Kansas, KU. I never went to high school here, nor did I go to a college, so I wanted to see a college life for 1 year. That's why I went to University of Kansas. One day I saw two guys throwing a round ball in the meadow there. I said, what are you trying to do? Throw this round ball as far as we can. Can I try? I did pretty well myself. And coach heard about some guy, weird guy with a weird accent. So they tracked me down and they gave me 1 month to prove myself in the shot put. If I do achieve a certain distance, I would become a trackman and I would get scholarship. That's what I wanted. I liked college life. I was there in the shot put. I was the best athlete in Big 8 conference. That's Big 8 colleges. I never lost a meet. I think a lot of sportsmen, they should know when to finish doing the sports. So you have to have a marketable skill, and that was chemistry for me. I applied for graduate school. They said, I asked chairman of chemistry department, should I go to college school, to graduate school? He said, yes. I planned Wisconsin, Montana, and Minnesota. Minnesota accepted me right away. Since then, I worked at the VA Medical Center as a research chemist. Since then, I'm retired. I do gardening, move stones. I did my driveway with the old stones, recycled stone. Anytime you see a building torn down, I'm there. I grow, by the way, Helleborus, which is a Slovenian plant, telohy, and cyclamens, which is forma blade, is very known. It's a forma blade, cyclamen europaeum forma blade. I grow that, and lady slippers, Minnesota state flower. Those three things: telohe, cyclamen, and lady slippers.
Hi, my name is Deacon Willie, and I've been going to First Holiness Church for 11 years.
My name is Stephanie, and I've been going to First Holiness Church for approximately 2 to 3 years.
My name is Brother Greg. I've been going to First Holiness Church for over 15 years.
Hi everyone, my name is Linda Brogna. I'm from Malden, Mass. I am a member here at First Holiness Church.
The word legacy to me means inheritance.
When I think of the word legacy, I just think about generations and things to be passed down.
It's like living my life pleasing to God, and my kids are growing up could see that I am what I'm doing for Christ, the way I live my life, and what I'm doing to leave them with when I go.
Something that either you leave to someone or someone leaves to you or to your family. And for me, First Holiness Church is our family. We're all brothers and sisters.
And for me personally, legacy means something phenomenal that has happened in the past. And it was so important and so amazing that it needed to be told for generations and generations.
When I came to First Holiness Church, I didn't know that one day I would be ordained as a deacon and that my children, my sons, would be here to see that take place. That's a legacy that I'm leaving with them.
My favorite memory about FHC is probably doing the play Let There Be Light, because I felt like I was able to see another part of my artistic skills. So that was fun, and I feel like it allowed me to get to know different people in the church a little bit more.
We have a wonderful, wonderful pastor, and we have a lot of leaders who will teach you and show you the way that Christ wants us to show you how to get to Him.
The first thing that I would tell someone that's never been to FHC is that it's truly a family. You just feel so welcome, and it allows you to want to continue coming back and back and back, and just to get to know the people that are surrounding you with this love.
If you're looking for a church that knows how to worship, loves to worship, dress lightly, and come on down, because we get it popping at Club 211.
You are somebody. You are not a nobody. Everybody that comes to First Holiness Church has the opportunity to become somebody. So we encourage you to come, give your life to the Lord, and just let First Holiness Church encourage you to go forward in your life.
Smile. Can you just smile for me? And my people say, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, oh, oh. You look so much better when you, oh, I say.
I was born in Cork City, and I grew up in a really small town called Castletownbere, and it's a fishing village. My dad died when I was little. I was 6. So I was 6, my younger sister was 5, and my older 8. So my mother is my big role model for my life, and she worked part-time, and then I guess, survived on welfare for quite a time. I grew up in a rural, beautiful area. My granddad had a farm. Yeah, I have great memories of that farm and that area, of bringing the bull from the field over to the well to drink, and looking for lost calves at Easter time, and all sorts of lovely memories like that. Opportunities, I guess, for young people, there's not a lot there, and both me and my sisters, I guess, had ambitions, and my mother always tried to encourage us to do our best. So we all moved out of Castletownbere, and I went to Cork for.
Bam! Oh my goodness, BrotherRA on there late. He's on CPT, Colored People Time, OMG. Yeah, this is BrotherRA on at 1:15. His behind should have been up in here at 1 o'clock. Oh well, you know, things happen. So, be that as it may, BrotherRA is now on the air, and let's bring up that particular website. Do I give you an explanation of why I'm tardy? Do I explain myself? Ooh-ee. Let's see, I am BrotherRA, that's me. And where are we? We are on CCTV. This is Cambridge Community Television as BrotherRA .com. I like to definitely give appreciation to those that I deal with. Let's say, as a divine energy that I am, even on Halloween. Yeah, BrotherRA doesn't observe these colonialist mindset, psychologically enslaving schemes. So, yeah, I didn't give out any candy last night. My lights were all dark. Didn't have little kids dressed up as little black girls or Nubian princesses or something, Mine's traveling a million miles a minute. I'm not giving appreciation to that, but I am giving appreciation to those that acknowledge who they are and deal with me. A black man who's seeking himself after how many years of psychological enslavement? How do I deal in 2017 on Halloween after the Patriots played the Chargers and the people in the audience were dressed up as what? And as patriots. Oh, that's okay. It's all right to be a patriot. Yes, I want to show I'm a colonist. I'm one of the original colonies. And we first enslaved all them niggas. Yeah, I'm a patriot. We discovered America when it wasn't lost in the first place. But we say we discovered it. BrotherRA, saying thanks to CCTV and being able to do this type of programming. Thank you, Susan Fleshman. Thank you for the opportunities I've been able to share my points of view and opinions. Yeah, I'm running on CPT because I'm working on my own empire. How do I expand who I am? I have the shirt, I probably wore it on air, do something. And so this is what I'm doing. And I'm not sure it's being appreciated right now. Being the first to do such in this society, this mindset of where it's okay to need the blood of Jesus to save your soul. And then the church on Halloween would have a hell on the lower level and a heaven on the higher level. Does that sound like yin and yang? Does that sound balanced? Was that a little tilted? I'm trying to balance yin and yang. Who are we? In giving appreciation to those that have had an impact in my life. Thank you, Susan Fleshman, for having CCTV here for as long. I think I've been on the air since '92. So thank you, Susan. She's been a balancing element to give us the venue of Cambridge Community Television, cctvcambridge.org. And I wish to move on and say thank you to Jim Granger, black man out of DC, who wrote the book, A Black Man's Bible. And that particular book changed my whole world around. Being Reverend with my slave name, Reverend R.A. So Susan, Jim Granger, and Master Heg Robinson that I'm thinking of now that I wish to uphold and show much appreciation to for Tai Chi, meditation in movement. So going from desiring to be a spiritual entity and becoming a reverend, and all you had to do to become a reverend was give your initial sermon, and the ministers approved the sermon. But yeah, you imagine BrotherRA in the pulpit? But to continue my path on spirituality, from reading a library of books that started with Jim Granger's A Black Man's Bible. And now I'm dealing with a 75-year-old black man every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and going through two sets of the 108 posture dance that takes an average between 19 to 21 minutes long. So Master Heg Robinson and I do this particular dance, Tai Chi, meditation and movement. And so he didn't know I was a reverend. And I made reference to, the dance. When we get done with our two sets, 40 minutes of doing the slow motion dance that really heals your kidneys, liver, heart, lung, and spleen, takes care of all of your internal organs. There's something very spiritual and healing about that particular dance. And after dealing with 40 minutes of the dance, and I'm sweating and he's just barely moist. He's been practicing for so long. And I mean, just me doing the dance and focusing on my dantian, 2 inches below my navel and the core of my being, and allowing the earth's energy to rise up through the balls of my feet and the heaven's energy to descend through the soft spot in the crown of the baby's head down into yourself. And as you deal with this level of spirituality, with a liquid fluid pineal gland. There's something that's very, very salvationist, very rewarding, it's above and beyond just surviving. It's more about, you know how you talk about the definition of a word. There's the denotative level, very basic level. There's the connotation, the implications of the word, not just the denotative, but what it's implying on a different level. So denotative and connotative, and then there's the abstract meaning of a particular word. So everything that I'm saying to you through this form of media, this type of education through the colonist language that I've retained in my 400 years of who I am under this white supremacist guise and mindset, going from Jim Granger to Master Heg Robinson, and all the books and all the studying and all of the internalizing that Master Heg has shown me how to reach deeper into myself as a God, deeper into myself as a divine energy, deeper into myself as a child of the sun, the S-U-N, the universe, to have the U and open up out, as opposed to the S-O-N, the child of the mother, the son, and you needing his blood. My friend dealing with roadkill. Oh my God, why don't somebody pick up the roadkill? But we as humans sacrifice the Son of God for his blood for our salvation. We need the blood of Jesus. Oh, thank you, God. The mindset of a colon or the colonist, isn't that who discovered America? The colonists, the patriots. So I'm going to perpetuate being a fan for a patriot. I thought Hella Weird was very disturbing, watching the game and white people dressing up as black people. I mean, when black people dressed up as blacker skinned people, they were called minstrels. Is this divine? Is this you tapping into your mind, into your liquid pineal gland, allowing the universal energy to come in, allowing the earth's energy to rise up? And you gather all the yin and yang, the balancing energy of the universe into your divine spectrum cosmic mind. Who are you? So thanks again to Susan Fleshman for the opportunity to be able to do this on public access television, because you would not be able to get this kind of knowledge and information in any other type of form of media. Dealing with the denotative, the connotative, and the abstract forms of the definitions of a word. Are you gonna think that a melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland. They don't have the liquid pineal gland, so they are not balanced. They're a little askewed. You think that kind of, the meditation that I shared with you, you think you would find that on ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, Channel 2, BUR? You think that you see any of this melanin recessive inbred mutant albino media gonna share with you some type of cosmic, you as a melanin dominant individual, raise up your self-esteem and feel good about being black, regardless of all the 400 years of bullshit you've endured? No, the buck stops here and we make changes. What's my shirt say? Do something? BrotherRA is doing something. Many folks may not comprehend. I might hurt some feelings. How do I share this type of knowledge and information? How do I put it out there? That you are a divine energy. Especially black women. A man can't have another life come from him. Only his squirt matters. So, a black woman, original Mother Nature with a liquid fluid pineal gland, who hasn't been educated to revere, honor, or respect herself, and thinks she has to work as a slave on a plantation picking cotton for massa. How do I convey knowledge and information to someone with a closed mind? Someone who thinks they know it all but don't know jack. I say I don't know jack. I'm still learning. I don't know Jack nor Jill. Y'all able to keep up with BrotherRA and what I have to say? Living in the world of white supremacy. White supremacy I define as white genetic survival, which in turn means black genetic annihilation. You notice the number of gay men. Is that a population control measure? Just asking questions. One of the things I wanted to deal with, I dealt with so much already, dealing with being a child of the sun and the Tai Chi and Master Heg. That was segment 1. Now, that was the first 15 minutes. Now let's move into the last half an hour. What do I wish to discuss? What's of value and what's important? What type of information should I share? What would be wise for me as a black man in America, the KKK, What would be wise? They say BrotherRA is always so angry and militant. I did want to share my thoughts about the New England Patriots, if you will, after, seeing the colonists as fans out in Foxborough against the Chargers. Am I just too sensitive? Media manipulation, media control. It's all right to be a colon. That means asshole. It's all right to be a colonist. A little piece of old England here in New England. No, you're not the big shit, but you're a little piece of shit. In Massachusetts, the state that has Harvard and MIT, and plaques all around the city dating back to the 1600s. Like that's a big universal date. When I could bring up my Facebook page and show you a 1,500-year-old tree. 1,500-year-old tree, but white man media only claims about the 1600s, and it doesn't talk about melanin dominance prior to that date, unless it's dealing with enslavement. But as far as I'm concerned, just thinking about where I should go with this. As far as I'm concerned, a 1,500-year-old tree, melanin-dominant people, black folks, have inhabited the earth well before the melanin recessive inbred mutant albino, our children. Frequent viewers know that story. I won't repeat it again. You'll have to go back in the archives and watch BrotherRA.com from my Facebook page or YouTube or wherever. But 1,500-year-old tree. Black folks existed on the face of the planet at that point in time. At one point in time, there was nothing but black people on the face of the planet. Then we inbred after the Earth's axis tilted. And that's what white people are, children. Would white people ever admit to being black folks' children? Maybe that's why it's all right for the whites to dress up as black children. Maybe they're acknowledging that their parents were black. There's melanin dominance and melanin recessive. And those that are my complexion around, and you could even see some very fair skin, some of the quarterbacks in the NFL. They're very fair skinned. But they're still melanin dominant, and their child would be melanin dominant. And so that's why when I say white supremacy is about white genetic survival, which means black genetic annihilation, if everyone black would have sex with somebody white, and I'm very proud of those that have, they have taken a white man's child, and the rest of that bloodline will be black, because the black woman got with the white man. And the insecure, calcified white man, calcified pineal gland white man, doesn't wish, that's the upper echelon, those with all the money. They don't wish for black people to dominate and rule the world once again. Can you feel that statement? White folks that can feel with, don't matter, that's good. I honor and respect that. But who am I as a black man dealing with? I'm dealing with, I have to vote. I have to, and who creates the media that dispenses, let's say, a Mercator projection map where Greenland comes all the way down from the north and squishes the southern hemisphere, so that makes Africa look smaller. But if you look at a Peters projection map, because it's very difficult to take a sphere, a globe, and put it on flat paper, the dimensions will be a little askewed or imbalanced. So the Peters projection map shows you the actual size of Africa. And it's more believable to be able to say, yes, melanin dominant people inhabited the planet Earth first. And you can find black corpses all over the planet Earth because black people were everywhere. But ABC, NBC, CBS, that type of Harvard, MIT, that type of knowledge and information is not readily available and not dispensed because the folks in the position of power, the calcified pineal gland, inbred mutant albino white man who makes us all value a dead slaveholder, all about the Benjamins, baby. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B to be with me. What do we value? Where am I? Who am I? Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Jim Granger. Thank you, Heej. Just being able to have the moment and the time to be able to share a little piece of my mind of who I am as a melanin dominant thinking black man with a liquid fluid pineal gland that is in the same frequency as the sun, the S-U-N. I tap into my universal spirit and I tap into the energy of the earth. And so, dealing with the New England Patriots, I had to put all that out there just to get to the Patriot story. Because this is who I am as a black man watching NFL. What is it? Negroes for lease, some say, or I say, niggas fuck league. NFL, I'm watching TV. I mean, Brady gotta have some black in him. Brady gotta have some melanin. I mean, the other white quarterbacks don't have the Tom Brady tenacity. I have to give the white boy some props, you know? So, him running around in the backfield, getting the ball, and then throwing the ball to the brothers, I mean, and the tenacity of the melanin dominant black men with the ability of their mind and creativity to jump or be that agile and move. Yes, I believe in black genetic superiority. if we have a liquid pineal gland and we tap in, you can run like a bat out of hell. Cause them NFL motherfuckers, oh my God. Cincinnati, it was, who was it? The Bengals, Chargers, that's who it was, the Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers. That game, where'd that brother come from? He passed his boy. This is down near the 5-yard line. He caught the ball. He's running. He's a bigger dude. He's trying to get to the goal line. But this young whoever, he came out of nowhere, passed his boy, and caught the brother just a yard too shy because the big boy got to the end zone and he made the touchdown. But that motherfucker flew, and he got him just then he got to the goal line. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all watch, those who watch the games know they saw the speed of that melanin dominant black motherfucker. He took the hell off. OMG. Yeah. Give more brothers to acknowledge and respect that they're divine energies. What's up with the brothers that end up in lockup? And how's that make you feel being incarcerated for any duration of time? Oh, that's to be expected of them niggas. Hella weird. Now I gotta get ready for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm up and down, I'm always thinking. This is the shit I gotta ingest on a regular basis as a thinking black motherfucker with a liquid pineal gland. I gotta find some joy in watching the NFL and see another brother lean over and help the brother get up. They're on two different teams, but they still help the motherfucker get up. Good job, my brother. And what is this competition shit? Why we gotta compete? Why can't we all coexist? How was society before the Earth's axis got tilted? It was nothing but a melanin-dominant planet. And we weren't inbreeding. But the tilt of the planet, when Mars almost collided with Venus and almost took Earth out and shit, it tilted because the electromagnetic forces, the Earth's energy no longer was straight up and down, but it tilted Earth. And so now there's a North Pole and a South Pole, and a nigga's gonna fuck. So black men were having sex with their own family members. We inbred. Now we have 1692 or 1600, this college, this university, the colonist. The colonies. Oh, Massachusetts is a colony. Let's revere that. And yes, let's teach the niggas they need the blood of Jesus to be saved. No, don't believe in yourself. No. You need to believe in an energy outside of you. Do like Master says or you get 49 lashes. I'll beat your ass. Always thinking. Yeah, patriots, black men helping one another, but we can't believe in ourselves when we can't take ourselves to a divine energy so we know who we are and deal in a meditative state. No, it's not appropriate for you to get that deep into yourself that you recognize your melanin dominance and your liquid fluid pineal gland, and you think the thought and heal your kidney, liver, heart, lung, spleen. You don't have addictions. You don't worry about weight. You just take care of your health. You take care of your health with your mind. You think the proper way and heal yourself. Mind over matter. What you think matters. Black Lives Matter? Yo, what you think matters. What's important on ABC, NBC, CBS? Are you going to get this kind of information where you can heal yourself and don't need to spend so much on medical doctors and this doctor and that lawyer for this pain and have to pay for bull? What happened to who my ancestors were before the Earth's axis tilted and we all coexisted peacefully on a harmonious Earth? Melanin dominant and melanin dominant. But now we have a melanin recessive pineal gland in the mix that has most people thinking askew. Oh, we need competition. You need to compete. No, we can't all get along. No, don't tap into yourself. No, you need to watch the news. You need to hear about murder, death, kill regularly. You need that type of negativity fed into your mindset where you fuck yourself by thinking stupid fucking thoughts and kill yourself. No, it's not appropriate to teach that you can live to be 75, 80, 90, 100 years old and still be physically fit. No, you must come down with this cancer and you must have that cancer. Oh, you need to hear about this fire and this car accident and traffic and all the niggas on the plantation, everyone trying to get to work. White niggas and black niggas, oh, we gotta go to the plantation, we gotta pick the cotton, we gotta make money, we need to make dead slave holders. We need to revere money. Or is it more important to revere the divinity of who you are? Can you tap into that? What is a monotheistic relationship, one-on-one? Was that the way it was when all members of the community were taken care of? Or was there some polygamy going on before the Earth's axis tilted? How many wives did a man have? And was a woman designated as a wife or as a partner, as an equal, as a mate? Someone that could communicate with you, to be the yin of your yang, to be the yang of their yin. Who are we? And how do we live in 2017? I'm just a man. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Jim Granger. Thank you, Master Heg Robinson. I'm just one learning my culture. And how 55 years, I'll be 56 in February. Time flies. I still got the baby picture of me on the wall with the bow tie. And I had on a sky blue suit with the diaper in it, and I was smiling at the camera. I'm like, yo, 62 wasn't that long ago, y'all. Thank you, Nana, Papa, Mommy, Daddy. Thank you, Grammy. Set me up to who I am, this black thinking man today as I enter into 2018. I'm doing something. I'm sharing. I'm cultivating, doing unethical, different types of things because I'm thinking outside the box. I'm using the liquid of my pineal gland to reach all aspects of my mind, to reach the full divinity of who I am. Because doesn't it say that in the Bible? God was telling Moses, I am that I am. Well, I'm taking God's word and repeating it. I am that I am. Can you look at yourself and say,